Good morning, and what a beautiful, relaxing night's sleep we had in the shepherd's hut. I did get woken up about 6 o'clock this morning by a cow mooing, but I mean, you know, you could get woken up by a lot worse things. Check out my back garden view. Looking beautiful. So peaceful here. You're getting waspickled. Still an absolute scorcher of a day. It's going to be 27, 28, maybe even 29 degrees. So I've got my sunscreen on, my cap on, I've got my little bag, and the plan for this morning is to walk over in this direction because apparently there's a tea room over there and we haven't got any coffee, so we're going to head over there, see if we can get ourselves some breakfast. Do you know, I've been struggling to sleep for weeks and weeks. The heat has not helped either. But in this place, I had a wicked night's sleep. Oh yeah, you know, you're such a Mercedes fan. So in today's video, I think the plan is for us to really go hiking around this area. We haven't planned a hike, so we're just gonna wing it as we go. I'll bring you with us and we'll just see what we can find, and if eventually we end up with a really good hike and a circular route back here, I'll drop it in the description below. On first instinct I'm like, I ain't going up there, but you know what it's like when you get a bit closer. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's a scramble, isn't it, there?
Scramble, that's a fun scramble, but you don't have to go that
way. What do you mean fun scramble? Do fun scrambles exist?
Yeah.
Do they? Let me show you this panoramic view of Dragon's Back here. Sarah claims there's an easier way to get up it.
There is.
Around the other side. Official name for it is Park House Hill.
That's Park House Hill, that's Graeme Hill.
What? That's yeah, that's what I said.
Dragon's Back.
That's Dragon's Back.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
No, that is. When you see it from the other side, you'll see why.
I think I've been talking absolute gibberish on these videos then. Hopefully these tea rooms are open. I don't see any tea rooms.
No, because we've got to walk to those.
Dilemma. We've come to a field full of cows. Sarah hates cows and I'm not a fan of them either. The elusive tea rooms are over there. Stupid, isn't it? Having a fear of cows. Particularly if you're into hiking. I mean, literally Sarah's got the rerouting system on the go now. What's the worst that can happen? Should we just walk quick? Oh God, there's one there. Walk a bit quicker, Sarah. Don't look left, don't look right. Full speed ahead. So Sarah's telling me that apparently on some hiking Facebook groups there are people that have been chased by cows. Drop a comment below if you've ever been chased by a cow. Cow field complete. So, coffee, ice cream, honesty shop. Now that's something you definitely don't get in Birmingham. Honesty shops wouldn't be open for very long. Let's go and have a look in, see what's going on. Thank you. Look at this place. Oh, this is awesome. Coffee, honesty shop, but then you've got. Can you actually buy stuff?
Yeah. Please
insert banknotes. Cash or cards accepted.
Change there.
This is, what a find. Sausage, Scotch eggs. Babe, Scotch eggs in here. Oh, I love it. This is true England, isn't it? Honesty shops. But we're not going to stop here. We're going to carry on to the tea rooms because we might try and get some hot food or something. I don't know. But that's brilliant. Back on towards these tea rooms. View of Graeme Hill, Park House Hill, just from the other side of that hill is where we're staying in the shepherd's hut. Not sure how it's pronounced. It's either Holland's Clo or Holland's Cloth. But this is where we are now, this beautiful little village. There's not much to it at all. There's a little chapel and a school. It really is small and quaint. I could see myself living in a place like this, you know. Let's get ourselves to these tea rooms because they're just in front of me. Hollins Clough tea rooms. Look at this little place. Is it busy? So we decided to go for 2 poached eggs on toast. We're both going to have that and get some juice as well, so let's go and get that ordered.
Hello.
Morning, it's alright. Can I get
Thank you so much. Thank you, bye.
poached egg on toast twice, please?
Brown or what?
Brown, please.
Poached on brown twice.
Yep. And 2 orange juices as well, please.
We have got juice. We've got squash.
That's fine?
Yes,
Yep.
2 orange squashes. Sheltering.
Yeah, we're sheltering on table 5.
Yeah, right. I'll get you drinks and then you'll get
Oh, thank you. It's a quaint little place, isn't it, this? Look at these.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. That was possibly one of the best poached egg on toast I've ever had. I don't think it was the healthiest of butter, but oh, it's absolutely beautiful, that is. Everyone waves at you, everyone's friendly, everyone will look after you. I can imagine being here when it's snowing, you know, and everyone's looking after each other and sharing wood for the fire type scenario. Right then, we're going to walk back the way we came, try and avoid Cowfield and get ourselves back round to the hills. I mean, that place, it was wonderful. Don't get me wrong, food was great, love it. It's like something out of the war, I guess. But when I was a kid, man, I hated places like that. Plastic table covers, plastic chairs. I used to cry if you used to have anything from places like that. But now you just embrace it, and I think that's what they're going for there, isn't it?
Homely and nothing.
Yeah, that very sort of Second World War type of. Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, if you're a farmer, you'd stop in there for a cup of tea.
Don't go in there for a wee without buying anything.
Yeah.
That lady's
She was very adamant.
stickler for the rules.
Yeah, there's a rule there. You've got to purchase something to use the toilet. And some woman just walked around, just went straight in there. She didn't seem very happy at all, so they must get sick of people just stopping off and using the toilets. Yeah, just can't stop reflecting on that breakfast. Did we pay for the squash?
Yeah. And
Was it? Do you know, 11 quid that was. Two poached eggs on brown toast with 2 glasses of squash with ice. Honestly, what a bargain. They definitely haven't gone inflation round here.
£1.60. Okay.
Me? Yeah. Sarah's just spotted her favourite treat, a slab of Rocky Road.
Some of the tops on that. £2.50 plus what? £2.80 each.
What for? The coffees? Coffees are £2.80 each, and then this is £2.50. Honestly, I think only me and Sarah would do this. To avoid the cow field, we've decided to take the road back round to the shepherd's hut, and it's quite a loop round, but you know, we're out in the countryside, so we don't care too much. But there's a huge hill in front of us, and it is like, it's quite warm. We've now got halfway up a steep hill on our big grande loop round to avoid the cows. You ate alpine cows? Every time you hear the jingle of a bell, an alpine cow, you shit yourself. Jesus, what are we doing? What are we doing? But we're nearly at the top of this huge hill, 28 degrees. Beautiful part of the country this is. I don't know if I can show you this. Look, that is tarmac that's melting. This field here. We don't swear on the video. This, look at this farm.
Hey.
Is that what it is? I've never seen fields look like this before. Making hay. Oh, it smells amazing.
Have you not heard that saying? Make hay while the sun shines.
But it's grass.
It turns to hay when you cut it. You.
Oh, does it? Oh, like this?
I think so. Anyway, I think it's a special sort of
Look
grass.
at this tarmac. Can't get over it. It's melting.
Well, that doesn't look like our grass at home.
It does. If you've only just found this video and you're in the middle of winter, or I'll watch back at this video in a few years to come, it's bloody hot. It's 30 degrees here. We're having some sort of heat wave in the UK this year. You know, it's fantastic because, you know, in the winter, or if it rained or summer, you'd be equally moaning as much. But I'm quite happy with this weather, if I'm honest with you. Even though the tarmac's melting, and we've gone on literally a 5 mile, it's going to be 5 miles by the time we get back to Shepherd's Hut,
Are we going around the side of the hill?
just to avoid Cowgate. This is ridiculous that we're doing this just to avoid the cows. Glutton Bridge, back onto what looks like a bit more of a main road. What on earth are we doing? Decided to come off the road now at this point because the road.
I mean, I can't guarantee you about the cow, so.
But if there's cows up here, then we're done for. There's found another route for us. I mean, this is an interesting adventure, isn't it? We're going on the Avoid Cow Loop. And I'm showing you some of the sights on the way. Happy days. Okay, good news, we can see the campsite just over there in between the two hills, so we think we've cut out a significant chunk of what was going to be about a 10-mile walk. I can't be accused of showing you all the different angles, can I, on this video? Yeah, we're just going to head now towards the campsite. Well, there we have it. I've just had a bit of the Rocky Road cake, had a San Pellegrino lemonade, and I'm now going to go and have a bit of an afternoon snooze. But I hope you enjoyed that video of us hiking around this local area. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, comment below on anything that you've seen today, and I'll see you next time.